Hey everyone, Red here, and today is the last day of the 30 days of Legion, and of course we have today what I consider to be Legion's best build, or one of his best builds. So let's go ahead and get into today's build, which is going to be Corrupt Intervention, which is going to block the 3 generators located farthest from my spawn point for about 2 minutes. Next, we're going to be running Scourge Hook, Pain Resonance. Anytime I hook a survivor on a Scourge Hook, the generator with the most progress is going to explode, instantly losing 15% of its progress, and it will begin regressing. Of course, survivors who are repairing the generator will scream, revealing their location. Next, of course, we're going to be running Jolt. This is one of the perks I think just synergizes best with Legion. Out of all the other killers, Legion does really well with this perk. Putting a survivor into the dying state with a basic attack will cause all generators within 32 meter radius to instantly explode and lose 8% of their progress, and then immediately begin regressing afterwards. This is something that picks up a lot of momentum as the game gets going and allows you to really tag gens numerous times and stack up the value. It's not inherently strong, and this will be your swap out perk if you need one. And what I mean by swap out is that you can swap this perk to Deadman's or Bamboozle, Ruin, Devour Hope, Enduring, whatever you really feel like is going to be best. Because unfortunately, even with the best build, we can't always prep for every scenario, and sometimes something like Bamboozle could be the better call here. But overall, I think this will be the most consistent. And last but not least, of course, is Thanatophobia. Legion is one of the best killers at injuring a whole team very quickly and keeping survivors injured. This will just immediately get you a ton of value throughout the game, because for every survivor injured, dying, or on the hook, all survivors will receive a penalty of 5% to a max of 20% to repair, sabotage, and tome cleansing speeds. So let's go ahead and get into the add-ons. If you ever can, you're going to try and bring Iridescent Button. Your terror radius will affect the entire map while you're in Feral Frenzy, and any pallets that you vault are going to be immediately broken. And next, of course, we're running Deface Smiley Pin. Hitting a survivor highlighted by Killer Instinct while you're in Feral Frenzy will inflict the Mangle status effect. Whenever a survivor is mangled, it increases their time required to heal by 25%, and it lasts until they are fully healed. If you don't like running Deface Smiley Pin, you of course can run the Legion Pin, which will instead inflict Broken for 60 seconds, and that means that they cannot heal for 60 seconds. Both have their merits, but overall I think the heal time is a lot better, because as Legion, you do want survivors healing, and it's a very effective way of slowing the game down. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our games for today. I get used to saying both, Jolt or Surge, doesn't really bother me either way. Alright. Buddy, thank you so much for the follow. 2 survivors over here. 3 survivors. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Cool. Even better. 1 more survivor. But I got so many here. Ah! Oh, that's unfortunate, buddy. Let's get away. This will work. I kind of got stuck, but you'll go to this pal, I think, and stay. It's currently a great start. Nice. Love to see it. Was guaranteed 45 seconds regression on blocking Jolt Deadman's, over 8% regression. Yeah, you would think, but again, Jolt also just happens to hit a lot more than you think. You're also thinking, when we think of like Jolt, again, Jolt's a replacement, right? So you can always swap out Jolt for like Deadman's. But Jolt, what it also does, like, see these 3 gens? Imagine we get down with all these gens. Now you're going to proc it 3 times, so 8 times, 3 is going to be the 24 regression overall. So you get quite a bit of regression. Now, also on top of that being said, is that you need to realize that you're also starting that regression. So that means that if they don't come back to that gen, you're actually getting more benefit. If you tag 3 gens, probably get a little bit more love out of it. Alright. I actually don't mind this. Cool. So there we go. We'll hit the Jolt on that as well. Of course, like I said, I like Deadman's too, so it's definitely something you can swap out. Go with your preference on that. whenever we come up with the greatest builds or the best builds, there's always like 1 or 2 perks that could probably be swapped out, because not every game you're gonna need, let's say, Jolt. Not every game are you going to need, you know, corrupt intervention. Ruin might be better in that game. But for the most part, this will be a very it's actually a really quick breakout. Consistent build is what this will be. Don't mind me stuttering, it's the first game. Alright, try that again. Now the Scourge Hook I think is just a need because it gives you so much. Legion doesn't need a massive amount of information, so the fact that Scourge Hook gives just a little bit of information along with regression is a perfect fit. I see. Cool. Life. Okay. It's enough to tell him so she can't heal like while I'm chasing. We can chase this out. I'm just gonna cut her off. We'll go over there. They're actually chasing into the people who are healing right now, so quite a bit. This works out really well. Only one survivor now. Those two survivors can hop on a gen, but we should be fine till then. Cool. Have we done 30 days of Huntress yet? No, Huntress is one of the ones that doesn't make the list normally because I'm so picky with actually like doing Huntress games. And with that it can be like you know, I normally play like if we're doing like a build or something, I might play quite a few games to get the best build possible. With Huntress it's even worse because it's like I'm looking for like cool snipes and stuff too. Some people. There's always one. There's always one. Thank you. There is a vault. But because we found the one, we can chase this out. He has a vault here. No, he doesn't go for it. He goes for this one. Even better. I'm kind of just following for a second and breaking all these. It's kind of worth, honestly. Ooh. Went that way. That'll work. Over here makes sense. Ooh, there it is. I swear I saw somebody. We'll tag him and then move over to the left. Let's break out of it. I think over here is going to be the gen I want to go for. I don't care about running all the way over there into Shaq, even though Shaq's pallet is down. Injured? Yes, nice. I happen to choose correctly on that one. Nice. Now Jolt hits that. I don't got to worry about it at all. Another thing that's nice with the Naphobia here is all of your regression is kind of amplified in a way because it takes them longer to make up the regression that they've already lost. Okay. I just want to break out of it really quick. Nice. Doesn't really have anything crazy here. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't get the jolt that I wanted, but that's alright. You know, I got him a pillow, and now he's just ripping out the stuffing. This is what I get for getting the puppers a pillow. Alright. I don't really care about Claudette here because I haven't hooked her yet. But we can get one stab here. Who is she? Okay, so this is Ash. Then we have one survivor who came over here to work on this gen instead. Now she's gotten a little too used to my terror radius. What do you think is gonna happen? You can't have decisive strike. puppy moment, pretty much, yeah. Michaela's also injured, so we're gonna get that jolt value real quick. Nice. All right. And boop. Scourge took value. So 23% overall right there. There you are. Thank you. Now I can just chase whoever's out of, like, who's in a worse position. And thankfully with Shaq Powder already be gone thanks to, you know, Ash, we're pretty golden here. She's got vault play. That's the only play she can make. Oh, that's right. She had life. That was good use. It'll save this chase a little bit longer. There we go. You tried to use head-on since Jane. Oh. Head-on's a little hard to get to going. There's no way I can watch both these doors. Ooh, don't need to. Hey guys. Guys, do you see him? He's just sitting in the bush. He's just over to my right, guys. He's just sitting in the bush. I had to do it. Oh man, now that is what Dead by Daylight's all about. Now this whole group has a lot of med kits, so I'm hoping that we can entice them to heal a lot. Good news is we started right at the 1 gen. Go, cool. All right. Nice. And over there, cool. Oh, you messed up then. Cool, Jolt hit that. Works for me. All right, they're already running. Nice. That's fine. We don't need to do anything crazy here, but like, we can just go ahead and hook up. Do I have a Scourge Hook? I have a Scourge Hook all the way over here. It might not be worth bringing her over here because it's not like there's a lot of progress on gens already, but there's 2 survivors who could be on a gen right now. So let's get the information off of it. I see. So these 2 gens, so they did hop on to gens right away. Nice. That works. She'll take the vault. Silly. These survivors are scared to be injured. Good for me, bad for them. Might have dead hard. Nice. There we go. Her not dropping the pallet actually here was pretty helpful. Because this we can always play around and she's pinched off into a corner of the map. So we're pretty much always getting a hit there. Unless she uses Dead Hard to get away from that spot. Isn't Thanatophobia useless in the current meta? No. Nope, not at all. Because you want survivors to be healing. Thanatophobia encourages healing. It's one of those things that, like, the heal meta isn't bad if you can keep them healing. It's still time waste, no matter how you look at it. Cool. Nice. Oh, I love it. These survivors are dropping them like very fast. Chase this way. There we go. Jolt again, getting great value. We can kind of go back and forth with picking up as long as we're hooking on Scourge hooks. Jolt hits this gen and the gen that was more in the middle by the hill. And Scourge hits the one on the far side over there. We can move a little over to the right because we want to try and prevent them from getting a free unhook here. Unless they're already there. They're already there, which is fine. We just gotta see who it is. Thank you. Silly. And she dead-hearted it. Wow. Definitely not like a group who obviously has a lot of experience playing against Legion. Alright. There we go. She's already blown dead hard. We will chase her over this way so we can get some jolt value real quick. That works. I can honestly eat DS right now. We have so much time right now. We're golden. And they're very big onto healing, so even better. Can't get her to a Scourge Hook, though. I can't come back here and kick this gen, though. Oh, gen has no progress. Cool. Good way to look at. Did he hop in a locker? By the way, guys, just so you know, for the 30 Days of Legion, we've played every single game on stream. Not a single game has been played off stream. Before people attack me for the MMR thing. Like... Forgot to mention, he hopped in a locker. You have to keep running. Cool. Nice. Even better. Will you drop this for me? Nice. Okay. We had borrowed time. Hopefully this time he doesn't forget to mend. Alright. Well, it's a player out. That's good news. I guess I'll go ahead and toss here. Stop sweating and telling this what you did to our squad? What? Do you understand what tunneling means? I have hooked someone individually and chased someone individually pretty much every time except for maybe the Jill. What? Alright. It might have been another tunnel. I don't know, man. I didn't let him get a gen done. So ever using words they don't understand? Yeah, pretty much in that scenario. Scratch marks leading back behind to the right. We can go for a quick frenzy stab and then try and pinch her into the corner. Very quiet. Nice. Smart. She's the first person who didn't like insta drop a pallet. There we go. We want to chase her back into the corner, even if it's a jungle gym. Oh, actually a line of sight.
Imagine someone being so upset over being bad at Survivor that they come to the stream to complain. Love the streams read less than 3.
It's not necessarily being bad at Survivor. It's just like complaining when things don't go a certain way. But thank you. See how good you were in that game we played earlier? I was like, yo, this guy is nuts. Thank you. Cool. It's called ego. They don't like losing. Hey, no one likes losing. I don't like losing. And it's okay to have a little bit of ego. You just gotta check it a little bit. I see. I don't want to fast vault this because it'll be caught off here. Alright. If she goes for that save, I might be able to stop it. Nope, she did it right. Cool. Damn. I messed up. That wasn't supposed to happen. So, my question is, if I go for this survivor, is it tunneling? Because hear me out. Hear me out. if I go for this survivor, right? Obviously, you can yell at me for tunneling. But if I go for the other survivor, they're out of the game, which would be tunneling them out of the game. So, no matter what, I'm kind of tunneling. I don't know if I can do anything about that. I think I just have to tunnel. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I wish they could create a perk or something against tunneling. Oh, my God, they did. They made a perk to stop me from doing this thing called a tunnel. Oh, my God. That's amazing. Genius. 10 out of 10. All right. Where'd he go? Scratch marks, no. They probably put himself over here. But you know there is someone who likes to play in lockers right now. But I'd like to make sure he didn't, like, run out back here somewhere. He didn't run, right? Like, that's the thing. He could have walked off, though. He had quite a bit of distance. Nope. Definitely tunneling when you're proxying everybody. You understand I have to, like, you have to give me the... I have to be able to leave first. You can't just run at the hook and me be like, oh shit, where'd you go? Ah shit, I'm tunneling someone out of the game again. That was a nice try in the fake. When killer plays to win, it's toxic. When survivors do it, it's okay. Yeah, that's the thing. It's okay for both sides to play to win. And typically, if you're playing Survivor and you are a decent group of survivors, you have a much higher chance to win if you're playing within a group. And according to your statement, you just said that you were playing in a group. So you're saying that the only reason you lost was because of tunneling and / proxying. So if I were to bring in a group here who's clearly much better, and I were to try and tunnel and or proxy them, they would beat my ass. Very well. Because I need to keep up the pressure on everybody in a certain way. Or I have to be able to tunnel one out effectively. Me gets camped and tunneled. Alright, fair enough. Like, pass the vault, right? Smart. She made such a good play there, and then, like, just a smart little mind game, and then she messed it up by rushing the action. It was a good play, though. Because technically, the only safe call would normally be to take the vault. So, you don't take the vault, you call that I'm going to predict it, continue out this way, and you're supposed to stop here. Unfortunately, she stopped here, saw me, dead hard for this. Which you just can't make, unfortunately. Did I see crows? Are you ready? Do I accept the offering? I mean, it's not like these people who are talking about the match. It's the person who's upset about another game prior. I just had a bad feeling. This is one of the, like, worst maps for Legion. It's always the risk of when you bring, like, Azeroth as a map, though, is to get this one. To the left. The upside of Blood Lodge, though, is the fact that you have, first off, thank you. I didn't want to bother you. The upside with Blood Lodge is that you get into a chase typically really, really fast because everyone's out in the open. Okay. But I had just a little bit of duration there. We could have really chained up a lot of this stuff. Let's get rid of pallets. We're eating them, by the way. Oh. I have power up here in a second. I want to see if she'll keep throwing them. Okay. Well, let's go for a quick stab then. I could wait for power, but it just wasn't worth yet. Nice. She has to throw. Nice. She'll throw it. I don't think I can play around it, but I need to push her in a way where I can hit her. Okay. Cool. Do that. Head immediately back over here. Okay. What kind of direction I want to push her? I gotta push her over to the right somehow. Not possible. Yeah, Blood Lodge is gonna be a pain here. We're just hoping to make a nifty play with it for the most part. Alright. What I need and what I'm gonna get are two different things. Cool. Other survivor came over here. He is walking. Alright. There's one pallet here, and we have double pallet. We'll probably lose 2 gens for this. Damn. Nice. She still has this pallet. She'll take this pallet. Or she'll vault it. There we go. Jolt hits the one near me. Ooh. Not what I wanted, though. Oh, I got Scourge Hook, please, nearby. No. So, no Scourge nearby. That's great. That's perfect. Alright. Hurry, get the hook up. Cool. Try and chase him off of this, maybe. Kinda. Yeah. Tag that. We get the information on when everyone's at. Good. We're gonna come back here. I'm just gonna show face for a second. Then go for the pickup. We're gonna really hope that we can go Scourge Hook into chasing Jeff. As soon as Scourge Hook hits it, Jolt becomes a real strong factor here. Ran back behind here. Cool. We've seen one survivor mistake here. We'll get some good regression. Nice. There it is. Jolt hits that. We'll chase her down for a split second. I might even use the frenzy here to create a little bit more pressure. Ooh, that should have hit. That's unfortunate. That's okay. Nice. We're good. All right, let's pick up. We're at least giving her something to do other than go hop on a gen immediately. Cool. This will push her off. She's going back into this vicinity. I don't want to chase her too far here. I want to chase her like this and then beam off over this way and push the survivor that way if possible. I don't know if I can, though. We can at least get rid of the pallet for now. Cool. Cool. There we go. Yeah, and keep her busy. We'll move over this way real quick. And we're looking for very specific targets who are in a worse position. Kind of like him. We can kind of play around over here more than we can at main building. It's still not easy or like guaranteed, but we can play around it. Nice. That's big value for Joel. I don't have time to break the pallet, unfortunately. We'll have to come back and break it in a minute and see if we can get him on a Scourge Hook right here. It's a maybe. If they're both on it, we might not be able to. But we've been keeping everyone busy so far, so I'm pretty happy. Nice. Again, just keeping them busy off these gens is really important. I'm going to swing out. We're going to check this. It does have progress, and Jolt did hit it. So this makes me think a survivor maybe slid by me. Yeah. Okay. How am I running this? Okay, I gotta make up my mind. Let's go here. Cool. It's a maybe. I might just have to like kind of bloodlust this one out. Okay. I need to down her, and I can't go for the others. I'm gonna give up one gen for this down most likely. No matter how you play this, you just kind of have to commit. Damn, she called me out both times on it. It feels so unfortunate. Oh, I could have had it. Feels bad. She didn't get the fast vault there. This is risky, but you kind of have to make the play eventually. There we go. Jolt hits that. We sacrifice a gen for this play. You could argue it's kind of worth, not really worth, but in my opinion, it's worth because we get another stage 2 survivor. If it was someone who's on their first hook, it would not be worth. Claudette might be worth actually frenzy stabbing here, actually. Nice. Where we got everybody at? Globals are pretty nice here. No one's on a gen. Because they're looking for the gens or they're moving to the gen. We don't care about the gen back here. So we can make the call to force this kill or be hooked. Like, you're going to have to make the trade. Unless they put themselves into a position like this where I can actually play around it. But there is a pallet here, so I no longer like this call. So now we'll force the death on the hook. It's a big map, and sometimes you kind of have to make this call. They should be, if they're not healing, heal up, and they're going to try and focus the gens, we'll make the call then. Damn. That was a good play. There we go. We're going to make them make the swap. That's just what it comes down to. I could have forced that better. I just didn't. Cool. Okay. Nice. There we go. Where are we at? Someone's over there working on the gen, by the way. Nice. We can pick up here. Hook on the scourge hook. And move around. Yeah, we're getting a lot of pressure here. See how much value Jolt has had this round, by the way? It's crazy. I need to break open this eventually, too. The question is, when do I want to break it open? I know he's here. I just don't see where he's at. All right. We'll come over here. We'll break this and we'll move. I should have done this earlier. He went up. Cool. Nice. Balanced landing. All right. Oh, you thought it was right here. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's great for us, though. Big value. She still has dead hard. We're going to try and get in front of it. Or push her over this way. Yep. Nice. So she didn't have dead hard anymore. She would have done it right there. Nice. She actually sidestepped the swing on the back there. Was it originally called Surge? Yes. Jolt is underrated low-key. Yeah. It's very strong. It gets a... It sometimes gets a little bit of a bad rap, but it's a very strong perk. Come on. Nice. Especially when we get into a position where we're at right now. That hard? Okay. We'll leave her slugged. We don't want to eat the DS. We'd rather come over here and get another skirt shrug. Saves a ton of time. It keeps you in chase. Again, Jolt is always replaceable in the sense of, like, another perk that would let you end chase faster, right? Like, Bamboozle would be a great selection, but not always needed. Especially if you're able to run the iridescent pin. She has balanced landing. She'll go up top and try and make the same play, but she won't mess up this time. I'm going to try and make a little mind game as to I'm going to follow the same soup, and I'm going to try and mind game the door here. That was smart. I figured if she dropped down in time, I might be able to snag it, but we just couldn't. That's fine. There's one pallet here. There we go. Cool. It doesn't seem like it, but it stacks up very quickly. And then you gotta think of like base regression coming into play. Just ran off this way. Especially on like a bad map. I think we played a lot better here though too. There you are. I lost him for a split second. What does Jolt do? Whenever you put a survivor in a down state, whenever you down a survivor with a basic attack, every gem within 32 meters will explode for 8%, and it will begin regressing. That's unfortunate. There we go. Nice. Felt great.
Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?